Anyway, compasses. We wanted to talk about compasses. So,
Let's take a left turn.
yeah. I feel like not enough people talk about compasses, especially since we've had a whole slew of new players come into this game. And I don't know, like all of you new players, have you looked into compasses and to understand that there's greater compasses out there than the ones that you start with, or how that progression works if you make your own compass? Because I feel like compasses are not a regular item that you would be sitting there creating. And there's a number of reasons why. It's not just because it's not part of a regular profession system, right? To create a compass, you need to have miscellaneous skill. It's one of the miscellaneous skill items.
Deathwind, thanks for the sub.
Hey, how are you doing? Thanks for that. Thanks for that sub. Just in time to talk about compasses. Go ahead, Adam.
Compasses, yeah. Compasses are one of those things that everybody starts with, right? So it might not occur to people to like look into in getting a better compass. However, what you notice about the compass that you start with is that it takes a very long time for it to settle, and that the moment you start walking, it unsettles right away.
It's just one of those skills.
Yeah, making a compass is really hard, and you'll find that if you try to start making compasses, you're gonna start by making essentially low quality compasses every single time. Like they'll come out at like 10
pottery, blacksmithing, and miscellaneous items to make one compass.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And furthermore, it's a combining item, right? Like you literally have to combine two items together and then complete it. So there's like 3 items to the compass, and that makes it so the outcome quality is like so random. It's dependent on the quality of each item, and it's also dependent on your skill in miscellaneous that will determine the outcome. And even if everything is good, you could always come out with a low quality compass still.
And you're right,
yeah, then it can't be
improve it. And Deathwind, you are 100%. Once you have a good compass, you never go back.
Yeah. Also, Nin, you made a 66 quality compass. See, I'd say once compasses get into that range, 66 quality, there's very little gain to get out of a higher quality compass than that, because a 66 quality compass should settle within a second.
Listen, there's actually two things that a compass gives you the higher quality. There's 2 features. The first one is what Adam's talking about, how long it takes for it to settle. But the second one that I don't think people, maybe new players might not notice, is that it also gives you the ability to use your compass while you're moving for a specific amount of time.
Yeah, so it'll stay settled.
So it's like settling and unsettling has an effect to the quality of it has effect to both of those.
Yeah, it's so great when you have this high quality compass that you stop moving, it settles instantly, and then you start riding on your horse and it stays settled for the next 20 seconds or so. As Deathwind put it, it's like once you have that, you don't ever want to go back to the way that compasses were before that. Can it settle while drifting on a boat, or do you have to moor? I don't think it settles while drifting on a boat, although they might have changed that recently with the new set sail, like where you can set your sails. Hey, I don't know. Can anybody confirm? I haven't looked at it since they changed it. Yeah, but the way you used to do it is what Lionx is saying is, and what I would do is I would just jump out. Like I would, as the driver, you just disembark. The boat stops moving, and you just can re-embark, and it'll settle your compass.
But wouldn't that be great? As for the what is the system I called it? The master system or whatever I called it. That's a really bad mastery system. It's a really bad word. Wouldn't that be cool for compasses to be able to?
Yeah. Switch to sitting.
To give it some really cool options. But also know that, WOA also has a high like an amazing impact on your compass as well.
I actually haven't done too many tests about that. Like, to what extent does having WA on your compass affect the... I know we did a bunch of tests where we like went around and we had a whole bunch of WA compasses, and we timed how long it took to settle and how many tiles you can walk before it unsettles.
Let's do this. Do you still have... Oh, you don't have Xander in. Why don't you...
I don't.
Log Xander in while I look for my compass.
Okay. And we'll chance it, because...
And we're going to chance it. So I have a low 26 quality compass that Adam made for me.
Okay, so get some numbers off of that now. Like, how long does it take to settle? And
11 seconds.
Okay,
I think it's so low quality that it doesn't allow me to move while being
so it doesn't allow you to move at all. Okay, so I'm going to load up a bunch here, so stay quiet for a bit.
Oh, I was wrong. It's about a second. It could be lag. Let's find out. Let's do that again. So 11 seconds. And then, okay, not like a second, not even a second, and it fades away. Let's see how long. I wasn't actually paying attention to the tooltip. And that's right, Sipiku, WA or BOTD will affect the compass in the same way. Yeah, it was about, for the tooltip, it was about like over a second before it stopped telling me which direction I was moving. Okay, so let's write that down. Let's say about a second. A little bit more for the tooltip to unsettle, and about 11 seconds for it to become settled. There's your priest. Let me trade my compass of a 26 quality, 26.31 quality. And let's take a look.
Okay.
See how long it takes him to get a cast on this thing. And not
it
blow
could be
it up,
on
right?
the first.
Right?
Right, and not blow it up. But it's very possible that this gets blown up. It's very possible.
Don't blow up my compass.
Yeah, and WA and BOTD both have the exact same effect on compasses.
Yeah. No, Taiki Vetre, no. The opposite of kaboom.
It could be the other kind of kaboom of like, yeah, kaboom.
Yes, that type of kaboom. I'll take that.
99 WA on a 20. Yeah.
All right.
Let's see here.
Fails.
The compass emits a deep, worrying sound of resonance.
No.
But stays intact, so we're good. We're good. Let's try again.
Okay.
Shall we? Oh wait, I don't need that many. So let's see. 5 is 38. I only need 6, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a couple from here. Oh, okay. So Tuxie, the Atom Cam is not on the priest at the moment. It's on it's on Griffith, who I have staring at the ground, simply so that it's less
laggy
rendering going on, less laggy.
Unfortunately,
we don't have it set up so I can easily switch that. Okay, so let's try again.
Here we go.
Oh,
I see you start the
10 more
cast.
seconds.
Here we go. You look pleased. That's a good sign.
I do look somewhat pleased. It's a 19 WOA.
19 WOA. Okay.
Do you want to just see what 19 does?
Yeah, you can test it on your character.
Okay. So let's see. I'm going to just move around a whole bunch. And a whole bunch. And then I'm going to stop and see how long it takes to settle. 17 seconds. Didn't you say it was 11 seconds to begin with?
It was 11 seconds. No, you know what it is? It's that it's still using your other compass.
Oh, okay. So you take this one back. I'd have to relog, right? For that to
you would have to remove your compass. I'm not sure if you have to relog still. I know that was the case a while ago. Okay, so stopping 10 seconds. So reduced it a second.
Okay, so 19 WA reduced it a second. Yeah. I can't imagine you're going to notice a difference for the...
Oh, you have to get rid of both Taiki's saying pick up one. Okay, so now let me see how many seconds here. One. I mean,
is it noticeably longer?
A little bit.
Little bit? Okay.
It's like...
pass it back. I'm going to see if I can improve that cast.
As you would think.
Okay, so like 19 WA is very slight. Okay, let's see what happens.
Pretty good though.
We can
but that. 75 WOA. You know, get that down into like the 7 seconds or something. All right. So you sacked some items.
Sacrificing.
You made 40 to 50 ones.
Nice. Yeah, we're planning on starting on a compass making spree soon.
Yeah, we don't have good, like I would have to work on my pottery if I really wanted.
Right. Skill. Yeah, we need skill. That's what we need.
Is that what I do? Is that my next skill? Work
pottery?
Days and days on pottery to get some like 70 quality pottery jars just for compasses. Nothing else. All right, here we go.
Okay, so you bought good pots and the needles. Okay, and got the olives yourself.
How high were the olives that you used? And I guess the other question. No, you failed, but it's still there.
Failed,
right?
but it's still there. Didn't shatter it.
So, yeah. So how high was the olive oil that you made? So I'm a little curious. The quality of the olive oil that allowed you to, so you were in the 30s, so then that allowed you to make like some 40 to 50 quality compasses. Because I feel like if we had some 50 quality compasses with WA on it, you know, you would not be.
We would be happy with that.
You would be so happy.
Yeah, totally. Oh, there it goes.
You didn't shatter it, right? Compass. It doesn't say there, this compass shatters. Ah.
Well, what's nice is that Griffith has another 26 quality compass.
We have another one that we can shatter.
It would be have another one we could shatter, yeah. My channeling is at 64.
You said 60... 64?
64. 64. Yeah, 64. Okay, so I'm just gonna trade him a 6 quality compass, which is same.
So we could come out of this day with no more compasses in our possession, or a really awesome compass. Ah.
Okay, let's see here. We need a little bit of favor. Am I channeling being at 64? I mean, I was really lucky.
Oh,
thanks, Talon, for the follow. Like I had originally decided to start as a foe, and I had full intention of staying foe, because at the time we had other people who were doing the Venora priesting. Oh, 14. Cast of 14. This is what casting feels like. And then eventually those people who were being priests in our area ended up deciding to stop playing, and so we were sort of stuck with we kind of would like to have a Venora priest around. And so I decided to switch to Venora. But what was nice is that Foe has a really nice way of leveling up. Like, it's really easy to level up your channeling as a foe. So I got my channeling to 55 or 56 just by casting Morning Fog over and over again. And Morning Fog only had 5 favor, like only needed 5 favor to cast. So you could literally cast it, wait for 1 tick, and then cast it again and wait for 1 tick and just keep doing that over and over again. And that got me to 55 or 56 even, maybe. And then to get to 64, all I've been doing is vesseling gems, like I showed on a couple streams ago. I just, every time I get a gem, I actually did a bunch more yesterday. I probably got a quarter point in channeling just by doing some of my low quality gems. God, this is so frustrating.
Why, did you just get a low cast?
Yeah, no, I damaged it. I failed the cast, and not only failed it, but I damaged it. So that's going to affect it. So Creepy Finger Guns, what channeling are you at now that you've done Opulence? What do I need here? I need 2 of these. Because Opulence can actually take you quite far. The only problem with Opulence is that it costs 10 favor. Right. You're right that it isn't going to give you a lot after that. You're right. 36 is really that point where, Opulence stops working very well. But there isn't really a better option between there and either just casting Circle of Cunning or, every other option requires you to sacrifice favor. Right? Like some people might say, do the ring enchantment thing. But even that is going to cost you favor to do. So for Libella, you should be casting True Hit.
No.
But that will only take you again so far. Like that'll take you just as far as Opulence takes. Oh, I just shattered that one.
No.
Right.
So we have no compasses left.
No compass. Well, I have a 22 quality compass. We would have to test it out beforehand. So let's see.
22 quality compasses.
I'm going to drop all my compasses. I do have my 10 quality compass too. We'll have to make some more compasses. Okay. So I pick up this compass and let's do a bunch. I'm just going to do some tests again to see the numbers. And I have a feeling like I might shatter this one too, but let's see. Okay, so this one starts 13 seconds.
You're starting to break up because of your thing. So you're saying 16 seconds?
Okay. No, 13.
13 seconds.
Like it says 13 and then quickly goes to 12. So it's just above 13 seconds.
Okay.
And then let's see. Once it starts settling, once it's settled. It's like 1 second, approximately. I'd say it stays settled for maybe 1 second or just less than 1 second.
Oh, man.
It's a pretty bad compass.
The pliers. Why does it allow me to add the border, the wall border, the wooden border on these walls without a pliers? Pliers removes them.
Right.
And
but you can add them back. That's so funny.
Anyway, go ahead.
Okay, so Nin, you're saying 66 quality and 40 WA is 12 seconds of stable time moving, and under 1 second for partially unstable resets, and about 2 seconds for fully unstable. That's like, I mean, there's not really much improvement after that. Like I know that the higher the quality and the more WA, like the bigger compasses will have longer than 12 seconds of stable moving. Like I've seen compasses that, will be stable for over 20 seconds. But in terms of becoming stable, like 1 second for the partially and 2 seconds for the fully is like, it's like how much better do you want it to be? Okay.
We had some high compasses on our main characters that were pretty good, but okay, which wall did you choose? The arched wall, left or right?
I chose the right.
You should have chose left.
Was it the? Oh, really? Dang it! So, the logic I used for that one was I faced myself towards the north. You thought
it was the north. Okay.
But I guess it's face yourself towards the south, or it could also be based on which way is facing out towards the outside of the building. It could be that as well.
We'll have to remove this. Did you make those pliers?
I did.
Oh, you did.
Put them
in the cart here.
Cart.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, let's try to not shatter this one.
There we go.
So Drogos, you're saying you can't get yourself to do the vessel grinding, so your skill comes from COC training now. Slow but steady. Yep. Slow but steady is right. There's no quick way, really. Okay, I got 39 WA.
Ooh.
That's good. So let's
see. Going right.
Okay, so here we go. Let's move on. So it was just 13 seconds to settle, and a 39 WOA is going to make it 10 seconds. So that was a pretty good improvement.
So 3 seconds.
So almost. I got 3 seconds quicker settling time. And let's let it settle, do a full settle. Okay, and now I'm going to start walking and see how long I can go for. Definitely longer. I got a good 3 seconds out of that.
Wow.
Yeah. So it went from maybe like 1 second to 3 seconds of settled movement.
Yeah. I mean, it's possible if you get really good at this that you could get a compass that will settle instantly, that would take like 20 plus seconds to unsettle. And so virtually you would have a compass at all times, other than certain scenarios like on boats and stuff. But you wouldn't have to do much to get it settled again. And we had something like that. We had one that was like 80, maybe high 80 quality compasses with, a good 80 or 90 WOA on it.
Yeah.
And like even that was not worth it for us. Like it got to the point where it was like it was too good that we could live with a 50 quality with like 70 WOA or something like that. Like that was good enough for us.
Do you need a crappy compass now?
Yeah, I guess so. Give me that crappy compass. Well, now we know what compasses can do, and we sacrifice our compasses to find out for you.
Yep. We definitely want to be making more compasses soon, though.
Yeah, I think we almost have to now.
Yeah.
If we were on the fence before.
Yep. So for all of you contemplating on whether or not you want to make a priest, yeah, that's kind of what you're going to expect. You're going to have to expect a lot of losing of stuff.